Away really, looks a second crack, and he's got a chance here against Graham. It'll be a ball up.
But if you let that bloke actually run at the ball as well, he's going to get it every time.
Which is a part of the ground where they will soon have Mackay, and well, not soon, but at stages this year, Mackay and Charlie Curnow. Eddie.
Just a little excited. Fisher's kick to a hot spot at centre half forward. Stacks handball.
Suggestion, Mackay. May picks his pocket, didn't get a clean kick away. Harms was clever.
Yeah, waiting. Cunningham's there as well. Salem might have got one high. Blues still searching for that first goal. High from too deep. Brings it to ground. Gawn doing the roving. Viney steps a couple of tackles. Fresh air from Salem. You don't see that too often in the big leagues. Now Petraka bustles his way with the footies caught. Betts. Governor arrives late on the scene. Now the little men will tackle May. Eddie's got him.
It's Elwood. Narkle. Back to Dangerfield. Drop step was good. Handball was terrible. And McGovern might make him pay. He does. 4 goals to 0. Cunningham playing in front. Back to Cripps. It was there for him. Collects it again. He's in the Casbolt direction. Harry Taylor got a fist on it. Blitzar's run down from behind. That's ball. Harry Mackay.
That's what you want to see from your big man. And look at Eddie Betts get over and says, mate, that's brilliant. Go back, take your shot, take your time. He didn't read it as quickly as Blitzarves did. Blitzarves saw what was going to happen, but didn't realise how quickly Mackay could close him down. That's a great tackle. Didn't get in his back either.
Doherty, long ball forward. And out of play again.
The big boys go at it again.
Play on, ball knocked
out.
Get that extra bit of support that he hasn't had for a while. Bell Chambers on this occasion. Mid-season 2020, the big man.
It's just opportunity, isn't it?
Yeah, finally got an opportunity. Michael Hurley in there didn't get the ball. Gibbons' hands were really good. Cunningham. They'll get their chance.
Eddie Betts not able to control the ball. McGrath high. His hands. Hooker. Now Hurley gets mown down. Through comes Murphy. Well done.
Go, didn't you take it, mate?
Casbolt looking for Gibbons. Saab dispossessed. Blues swarm. And the umpire's going to throw it up. Justin found it. Somehow got a boot to ball. Saab got a hand in there. Walsh over the top. Saab then kicked it good.
Curnow got it back to centre field. Back inside that 50, Caulfield coughed it up, actually. Across the face, Marshall made a good contest.
I think there's a breeze that comes through a tunnel.
Well, why don't you start aiming effectively then? Not just you, but the football world. In there fighting hard is Ross. Comes out with the ball. On that occasion did Clark. And as high as you get up, they fly. Casbolt was there. Curnow almost off the toes. Did well. Little handball out the back door from Wilkie.
Forward, Mackay, big fly. Cunningham tried to rove it. Clark couldn't quite. Gibbons on the left. Bubbling ball to full forward. McGovern versus Caulfield. Wrapped up Caulfield. Wrapped up.
Ball up. Marshall took it out and kicked it to the boundary. Will that be a free kick?
I feel like Betts could be dangerous in this situation. Minutes here.
Carlton have had 7 of the last 8 inside 50s here, Bruce. They're mounting a campaign.
Likely. Little flick out handball from him was delightful. Cripps inside 50. Cordy caught. Dumped by Nunes. Dropped the ball as he was dumped. Gibbons hard tackle. Ball up. Couldn't get it out. Gibbons spears that towards Betts. Bounced off his chest. Johannesson caught. That's ball. Mackay. Eddie plays on. Eddie drills it.
This is Curnow's goal. Sorry, not Curnow's goal. Harry's goal. And yet he won't get it marked because he would have gone back and slotted that one. That's a great tackle.
Rush. Car crash collision from Cordy. He's caught. Shrugs it. Gave to Bontempelli. Gang tackled. Gone. Ball. Ed Curnow
Let it go.
says to the bot, I'll be doing this all day.
Well, when you can come up with, given this goes through, 2 goals from forward half tackles in the first quarter, that is an extraordinary return.
Bailey watching. Hands down.
Underrated Ed Curnow. 2nd and 3rd in the best and fairest the last 2 seasons. You won't see any "We Love Ed" signs in the grandstands from Carlton fans, but
they'll be "I love Eddie Betts."
They got a couple of Eds they do love. And he spanks that straight through the middle as well. At the moment, it's just hard and tough in the clinches, and a double tackle, and the Bont was going nowhere. Umpire was left with no option. Bang, you're gone. Keith, kind of an indicator of the pressure there under. Vandermeer had to go down to grass to get it. Knocked it back to Keith. He dropped that as Eddie tackled him. Brilliant from Eddie Betts.
Out talk the way he's going, but this is great pressure. This is what Carlton has brought to this game.
Just didn't have the third grab.
Play on.
Got him.
Johannesson dragged down, 360 by Martin. Allowed to go. McRae to Butler. He bangs it down the spine. Time is of the essence now.
It's a dangerous kick. Houston tries to control it, as you can see, but it's tough, and now he knows he's got to get rid of it. This could be holding the ball. No. His confidence ever growing. Jonas is going to be under immediate pressure from Gibbons. He gets it out of bounds. Plenty of appeals. That's very clever. The ideal marking target. Out of the middle, Power Pepper. Again, Mackay, odds against in the air. Dersma, now Walsh.
There will be an opportunity at some stage.
Pitnet hooked it down. Eddie lays the tackle this time. Murphy burrowing through, looking for a free. It's closely by Jonas right now. No time lines. That's 2 goes at it. Good strength from Paul Pepper. Strength of body and mind, but he took on Petrevski-Seton. He was looking for help. All he did was set up his teammate Wines. Now Gibbons.
Anyway.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
All month it's been
a long
paid. Unbelievable. Tarrant under siege from Betts. The pressure immense. Walsh, first look for the Blues. Mackay under immediate pressure. Going for it, Goldstein. Got it to ground. Scott. Pressure still on. Hayden showed his courage last week. Oleg covering the ground. His handball got interrupted. And now McDonald. And the advantage. Well, Marty immediately under pressure. Higgins. Oh, just got a boot to it in the nick of time. But it's Josh Walker who got the kick away. Anderson knew he was going to be wrapped up straight away, and he was from Cripps. 60 minutes last week because of injury, but he's out there again today. Pitnet high ball, goal square. Ball was behind, as you saw, had to adapt. Higgins rushes it back to the wing. Larky comes up the ground, swooping with the same poise as he's shown for so many years for Carlton. Simpson off to Murphy, and they go again. Casbolt is set from the side. Martin, Hayden weaved his way through. Good confidence from the young man. Did he get a clean handball away? He must have.
I thought it was a strange kick from Mark Murphy. He had David Cunningham leading.
Shallow throw in. Pitnet reacted first, but Goldstein kept going, and as you saw, wore the contact.
Gotten the easy kick to the lead up though at times.
Goldie jammed it on the boot.
Martin, he just needed to be better with his technique.
Danger, and it grows and grows. And that forward pressure that the coaches love so much is going to result in a real shot for goal here.
It wasn't a great hand pass from Higgins to give, but also for Pollock to take it with his back to play.
But that's not what occurred. As you saw, it's Jones sending it deep. They're well positioned. McMillan left it behind, and Betts was coming. Slides in, play on the call. Back again, the same spot, this time with Casbolt in front. Made a good run at it, Tarrant. At the back though, it got dangerous. Jamon will know that. Turning under duress from Nunes. And of late, Martin was a target, so was Mackay. They both flew. Frost, did he take them on? He did.
That's a great start for Carlton. That'll be 50. There's a ruffle of the head. Not a big fan of that one.
No, neither am I. And it's interesting to see if it was Isaac Smith that gave away the free, because he's not normally one of those players. You would have probably thought James Sicily or someone like that would have given away the 50, but
Jack Martin puts it through, and that's 2 on the board. in just over 3.5 minutes. Wasn't James Frawley this week, Isaac Smith.
Well, Jack Martin's really provided a boost to their ground level play inside 50, so not necessarily known as a great pressure player in his time at the Gold Coast. You think Jack Martin, you think about his class, his skill level.
Betts somehow sends it on away again, and they'll be getting nervous back there. The Hawks, is that holding the ball? Oh, Newnes has kicked the goal! Pay the advantage, he's got another one!
2-1-1. We see Eddie Betts do that exact thing, just take on the contest. It doesn't have to be perfect, and gee, any striker would be happy with that finish.
Just the cough up too deep in your defence. You just don't need these easy outs, and maybe he was afraid that he'd get done holding the ball. You'd nearly rather get done holding the ball in that instance than just to cough it up easy.
Yeah, had design on maybe for Gibbons. Betts in the end, he got crushed. Right on the call. And Scrimshaw, Betts he's still hungry. The appetite strong for a goal late in the quarter. Price, there was no free kick, but Mitchell was onto it. Sicily, that tackle stuck. That's Eddie Betts that looks to lift the intensity for the Blues. Sees something to his liking, and that something was the big figure of Harry Mackay in the pocket. Watching like we all are as McAvoy got the tap, Curnow drew a crowd. Warple couldn't get a kick. Pitner as long and as straight as he can to give the forwards a run on the jump. Casbolt did that. Mitchell was turning as he took the ball, disposed of. Newnes under immediate pressure, and there was no way out. Scrimshaw, not sure what he was asking for.
7th all time at Carlton. Oh, could have been a push in the back for Casbolt. Umpire let it go. That was Newnes in there. And the umpire says, give it to me.
Thank you. Straight up.
So Jeff Dalglish. Good tackle.
Definitely a little shove out there, Das.
A big fella. Gibbons had Fisher in mind. Duggan, he took on the tackler. What do you make of that, Lingy?
Dangerous here for Cole. Grabbed it, was nailed in the tackle.
He's liking.
Knocked down here, comes to Hearn, he's tackled. Now, did he put the head and try to get under?
Tackled immediately.
Straight to Yo. Have a look at the ground made up here by the first gamer. Got some speed. We know he's got great endurance, Cottrell, but he's got speed as well. Cottrell ran the 2K in 5:50.
Curnow on hands and knees. Cripps in there. Look at the numbers around this contest. Ryan thought he was dispossessed without the ball in hand.
Guys couldn't reel it in. Gibbons was there. Tried to bust through under that. Was it Darling?
To Paddy Cripps, and he's going to be dangerous around this stoppage as well. Yo.
Fisher to Walsh. Walsh from 55. Newnes or Barris. Barris did very well. Caught in the tackle. Did he handball it? Did he kick it? I don't think he did either. And he was caught in the tackle. To Koning. Beautiful tap down here. Redden. Kick. Mark will be taken. No, it won't. Cripps dropped it. Nui. Did he get rid of it? Probably should have been a free kick to the Koning. Didn't handball it, didn't kick it. On a high footy. Rotham there, Cole in the tackle. Casbolt got him. He was careful not to sling ferociously. And Nathan Williamson on the spot here. There is the tackle, kept the head off the ground. And
it's 2013, and sometimes you need a massive scout.
Out him for it.
Jones into Barris there, couldn't mark off hands. Newnes kept it alive very dangerously. Yo, Shuey. Rotham, Cole, Duggan, smother, Walsh, picked up Cole. Little soccer, Casbolt able to stand, Duggan, caught in the tackle now. That is the perfect tackle, but...
And this is Mackay. Second, third attempt, didn't quite juggle it down. Now Ryan on hands and knees, got to work hard here. Wilson, Chera, and well tackled over the boundary line.
Inside 50. Bounce of the ball. Brennan Cox taken in the tackle. Taken to ground. Releases the ball to Fisher.
Weeks again, Curnow was good enough to get first possession. Ryan put a little step on. Now that might be prior opportunity. Mackay's got him. I reckon he's gone.
On the ball.
Well tackled, Harry Mackay. And I think that's fair enough. Just took the tackler on. Got to reward that, Richo.
You have to. She would wait a long time to blow that whistle there.
Bobbles it inside 50. Eddie Betts so dangerous here. Wilson. Ball bouncing. Cox is going to have to be careful. He's run down by Mackay. Kennedy got it caught between his legs somehow. You just think he's going to have an influence at some stage. Nunes, here is Betts. Dribbles it inside 50, can't find Fisher on the ground. Cripps so strong. Aish, as the rain starts to fall again, thumped by Nunes.
From behind, Brendan Cox. He'll play the mark here. It's a mark. It's a mark. Has to be a mark. Levi at the back, slap forward. He slaps it on Mackay. Two-man. Eddie Betts. And out of bounds.
Just kicked back to Mackay. She was good play in the front. I think it might have been Lukosius in the end getting it out.
Scenes going extremely short in this game in the really, really good attacking conditions where you've...
Top of the square, built it away there by Graham. Probably could have taken the mark. It's a hard night to do that. I know. Belts the ball forward. Mackay, Lukosius had to paddle. Collins got it through Mackay's legs.
He just didn't want to lose, didn't want to get beaten, didn't want that to happen.
Let's see if they do get that message, Gavin. Bowes had a lot of the ball. Ellis, quiet match. Crisp. Just a fumble, a couple of fumbles. A poor handball, actually, to Maynard. It wasn't Crisp, was it? Dacos held up. Gibbons in there.
Cameron brings the ball to ground. Casbolt, Betts, couldn't quite work it out. Quainer lost the football. Little give, Roughhead, couldn't find it, not quite. Adams, can he find Quainer? He does. Little handball might come unstuck. Roughhead in trouble, taken to ground. Gibbons gets involved. Finally a whistle.
Oh, we saw the last exit from Collingwood. Doherty was up near the centre of the ground.
Tyler Brown, the two. It's a worry. He's good if you're a Blues fan. There is Grundy responding as taken down by Maynard. Still in dispute. Betts lurking. Hoskin Elliott. Eddie over the top. Moore. Doherty to cut it off. Back to Moore. And Hodgie, what have you got, mate?
Narrowest of margins. Pitnet just went too early.
Most Mackay. Sitting out the back was Ash. There is the man you spoke about, Richo Whitfield. Going to be run down. Magnificent Martin.
That is brilliant. What a start.
Right out, please. Jack, your kick. Right out, guys. Don't walk through the mark.
Actually didn't know he was there, did he?
No, he didn't. He had no awareness there. Lockie Whitfield.
Don't you love that from your small forwards, especially early in a game, make a defensive statement.
It sets the tone now.
Came from the blind spot.
Jack Martin for the perfect start for Carlton. Lots of talent involved in this package. That's brilliant.
Martin with that chase and pressure and tackle and a perfect finish from him. That's what Carlton didn't have last week against Collingwood.
To the inside 50. Whitfield to track it down. Wanted to go the boundary line. Didn't want to go back inside. Gee, he was lucky. He was spun a complete 360 and still had hold of it.
So that's a good result for the Blues. 2 long kicks down the line and they've been able to force it out and get a stoppage. So now it's their chance for their defence to press up.
Casbolt, clean possession. Tom Hawkins style. Ball might have been touched off the boot, I think. Hopper went back and tracked it.
Got to get hold of it first. Just bundled him out of the way, did he? The Shaw. Down.
Sunk into the tackle, so a good bit of umpiring. Ash went and got it. De Boer knocked as he kicked the ball, not 15, you heard.
On this side of the ground. They're going to have a go now. Keith needs to be steady here. Mackay's got him. Good tackle. Didn't know he was there. And this will be a Mackay free from range as well. Just didn't know he was there at all, Lockie Keith.
That was excellent defence there from Carlton. Curnow had the long kick in. Yes, there was an intercept mark from the Giants, but all the Carlton players went and found a GWS player. They went and manned him up.
Little knock here from Perryman. Taranto there as well, upended by Cottrell.
Whitfield back with the flight, couldn't hang on. Scramble. Heath Shaw tried to emerge with the footy. Whitfield did, but it was broken out of his.
Bolt, hands to the footy, picked up by Haynes, just made contact.
To the front, Shaw, Kennedy. Well done, Fisher. There is Haynes, almost Casbolt with a fly. Green. Carlton players want holding the ball. They're going to get it. So McGovern.
Straight clearance. This is where it just spins straight back out of defence in a hurry. And the Blues keep it in for a period. Harry Mackay got away with the tackle. Levi Main handles his man in the ruck. Lloyd. Casually in the end. Walsh is collected. Back to Levi. Dawson. Had a nice game. Parker doesn't go in that direction. Goes a squaring ball. It's pretty nice. Towards Walsh. McCartan attacks it. Yeah. Mackay claims it. Umpire said play on. Fisher burrows away. Taylor. Staying dry on the boundary at Metricon. Dawson, one of the Swans' best. McGovern got him. Piercing ball. Gets to the back of the pack. Rowbottom, stripped of the footy. Leaves out of the ruck. Aliir does well to stay on him. McGovern. He's got completely. Cottrell arrives on the scene late. Can't complete the mark.
It's ended his forwards career totally, Jace.
To Lloyd. Walsh, important touch. Walsh just toe pokes it forwards towards Fisher. McInerney dives on the footy. Needs to get rid of it. And does. What a tussle it's been. Metricon. Parker stripped of the footy. Aliir goes mid-air. Now Rowbottom. By hand to Clark.
Ball feeds the handball out in hope. Eddie was lurking. Still a chance. Hardigan. Eddie. Play on. The chaos ball might work here for the Blues. Got players around it. He drew the traffic. Gave it to Setterfield. Wobbles it towards Mackay. Still on the deck though for him. He lays the tackle on Jordan Butts, who's back into the lineup this week. Pye got there. Nearly plucked it. Butts stolen by Gibbons. Loops it inside. Setterfield outside of the boot. They get one. Mackay, not this time either.
What he has shown though, Harry, is
Laird caught by Curnow. Been flying, gets up, can't mark this one. Keys bumped by Betts. Goes back in. Forwards. Got down low, Casbot. He couldn't take the mark. It was there. It was a tough one. Hands and knees. Scholl got it out somehow. Smith dropped it as he was tackled. Bangs the kick away. Casbolt was there, couldn't trap it. McGovern's there, does trap it. They trap him. Adelaide have got just about every player back. Inside defensive 50. Smith taken to the deck.
Up to Koning, the player just mentioned by Richo, getting involved. Gardner ripped in a really good tackle. Umpire has a very close look. And he might have been lucky to get away with it.
Tell you what, Richo, I'm a huge fan of what we've seen of Tom De Koning. As you said, there's some athleticism, bit of aggression.
It's good below his knees too, Das.
Underused tactic, I think. There's some merit in it. Lachie Neale.
35 metres off the last Brisbane Lions forward, so he was on Zorko before. And then
took clean possession. Levi. Daniel Rich back there has been pinned without prior opportunities. So
Mackay just couldn't hang on. He had a good piece. Now they're starting to bring some forward 50 heat. It gets through the hands of Eddie Betts. Rain continuing to fall, so it's a really slippery ball.
Nothing doing. Mark Murphy off the ground. Mackay. Can he do his opponent pain? Still a live footy there. Cunningham.
A stoppage.
Thumped away. Starcevic.
Wasn't really where he wanted the ball. Birchall intelligently slapped it down. Leicester's got some trouble now. Wanted a free kick. Threw it out almost. Lachie Neale to save the day. Picked up. Here's his marker, Curnow. That's heading towards goal. He might have got it. Curnow, he has.